Legal experts have weighed in over the weekend, suggesting that Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis is unlikely to be disqualified from her election interference case against former President Donald Trump in Georgia. Willis's office has been tasked with prosecuting Trump and 18 co-defendants following their indictment in August 2023 for allegedly plotting to overturn Joe Biden's 2020 election victory in Georgia. Trump, the former president, has entered a plea of not guilty to all charges and has alleged that the case is politically motivated, given his status as the GOP frontrunner in the 2024 presidential election. In an effort to have Willis and her team disqualified and his charges dismissed, Michael Roman, a former Trump campaign staffer and one of the co-defendants, brought forth allegations in early January regarding a personal relationship between Willis and Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade, who is involved in the case. Roman, who maintains his innocence, has entered a plea of not guilty. Willis and Wade have since acknowledged their past relationship but have asserted that it did not result in any financial gain for either party and ended in the summer of 2023. This week, both individuals testified during a series of hearings overseen by Judge Scott McAfee to determine whether the district attorney should be disqualified from the case. Barbara McQuaid, a former U.S. attorney and MSNBC legal analyst, commented on Sunday, stating that while Willis's decision to date Nathan Wade raised ethical concerns, their testimony dispelled any notion of a kickback scheme that could disqualify her. McQuaid emphasized that these developments do not impinge upon the fair trial rights of Trump and his co-defendants. Richard W. Painter, a law professor and former chief White House ethics lawyer, echoed similar sentiments on Saturday, noting that the evidence does not meet Georgia's legal standard for disqualifying Willis. However, he suggested that it would be preferable for Willis to voluntarily resign and for Wade to step away from the case. Anna Bauer, a courts correspondent at Lawfare, elaborated on Georgia's legal standard for disqualifying a prosecutor, emphasizing the need to demonstrate an actual conflict of interest rather than just an appearance of impropriety. During her testimony, Willis affirmed her willingness to reimburse Wade for any shared travel expenses in cash, asserting her independence and financial autonomy. Efforts to obtain comments from Willis's office, Trump's campaign, and Roman's lawyer were unsuccessful. Trump's lawyer, Steve Sado, declined to provide a comment when approached by Newsweek. Georgia lawyer Doug Weinstein expressed disappointment in Willis, acknowledging the potential risk her actions posed to the Trump trial, regardless of whether any wrongdoing occurred. Judge McAfee announced plans to reconvene with lawyers representing both sides to further discuss the evidence presented during the hearings, indicating that deliberations will continue in the coming weeks.